Alright folks, as is always the case in Perth, it's sunny. So this is our setup. And we got two bikes in the back and we put a black sheet over our bedding so that we kind of look like normal people when we stealth camp across Australia. So this is about 8:30 in the morning and off we go. And we're going to drive across Australia and our goal is to pay absolutely nothing, zero on accommodation. So we're going to stealth van camp and find wiki camps, etc. And this is going to be a cracker of a trip, so hope you enjoy. That's night one, our shower, and we'll find a stealth place to camp. So we had a cold shower. That's the sacrifice of stealth camping. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the van there, and we're on the beachfront here at Esperance. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. We're in Norseman, nice little town, a little bit abandoned, kind of. This is actually a part of the straightest road in Australia. It's 146 kilometers. All right, there's not a whole lot on the Nullarbor, but there's this party bus. Looks like a bus that broke down, so let's go check it out. All right, there's a desert sunrise for you. Kind of nice here. This is the telegram station, full of sand. I don't know if you'd like to have lived here. This is so remote. Looks like something out of a Star Wars movie scene. It's the 1st of December and this is South Australia. These are the road trains, there's a lot of them. And it's a good thing it's a really nice road, this one. Alright, South Australia. Just turning off the highway and we'll see if we can find the cliffs. They're not well marked, there's no indications that they're here. But these are stunning if this is the correct spot. Or there's probably several, but we'll see what happens. Righty, these are the stunning cliffs or the spectacular, I'm going to call it. These are the spectacular cliffs of the Nullarbor. Look at this, look at this. There's the 360. I don't want to get too close, but look how blue that water is. Now just step back. Look how blue that water is. And that is at least 50, 60 meters high, these cliffs, probably even higher. All right, this is about 30, 40 kilometers down the road. And there's a few caravanners here. And these cliffs just go on and on. Stunning, spectacular, blue, light blue. You wouldn't want to fall off. Yeah, throw your rock. Look at that, as far as you can see, cliffs and blue ocean. I think if you fell off that, you'd have no chance of ever getting collected. Ooh, you don't want to get too close. Certainly a very deserty feel roadhouse. $2.65 a litre for unleaded. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is what you call a road train. This is pretty late in the evening. It's 8:15 according to South Australian time. I think they're 2 hours ahead. And Wikicamp tells us there's a place to stay here that we don't have to pay. So this is where we're going to stay. This place has even got a little kids water park. And it's 8:30 at night. Freebie camping, put some coins in, and the shower turns on. Not a bad setup. So we came across the park from where we're staying, and there's lights on. And it's 9:30 at night, but they're playing a basketball game here. So we thought, in a little Adelaide or South Australian country town, we thought we'd come and watch a game of basketball. Alright, day 3. I'm just at the carnival grounds here, which were free. And turns out we're right next to a horse. Let's go say hi to this horse. I'd give you some fruit, but the quarantine station took it from us. This is a really nice place. Quiet, dark, good. You know you're in country South Australia when you got a food land and a Commodore ute parked in front of it. I feel like we're getting close to population again. We've just been through Whyalla. We went down the Eyre Peninsula a little bit and we're just about in Port Augusta. So our desert trip is just about done. Alright, this is pulling into Port Augusta. I feel like the desert's done now. So we'll start heading back into population centres. So just pulled into Port Pirie, which is about 2.5 hours north of Adelaide. And we're gonna look to see if there's a pool to take a shower in and a wash bay for the car, just to make us look civilized, that we're not driving a car that's covered in dust. So that's the plan. And this is Port Pirie. Looks like a nice town. It's actually pretty big. Just got that crack and the chip. But that's what happens when you drive through a desert. And I don't want to sound rude, but this is pretty poor form. They've turned a church into a fish and chip shop, and it is called the Church of Fish and Chips, open for service. I reckon that's a bit cheap. Look at that, water to wine, fully licensed. There you go. Alright, just checking out the freebie campgrounds in Port Pirie here. There's a few. Day 4, 5 maybe, 6, I don't know. This is where we camped, a free camp spot here in Port Pirie. So we came to this laundromat, and look at that. It's got charging stations. And we got our laundry in. So that's good. That's good. Jonas is having a break. And we're pulling into Adelaide. Exciting times. Just on the outskirts of Adelaide. And I gotta say, this may well be the best kiddie park I've ever seen. Look how long that zip line is. Yeah, that looks like fun. So we're just at a mangrove trail just north of Adelaide here. So we'll go have a look. See what goodies we got here. Alright, this is the Rundle Street Mall. This is Adelaide Voya, their main shopping plaza. There's some pigs in the mall in Adelaide. So we've come down here, the beach at Glenelg. This is actually a really nice area here. Nice area. I didn't think Adelaide had nice beaches, but that looks alright. That's our swim in Adelaide at Glenelg Beach, next to the marina. Alright, there's tonight's freebie shower at Glenelg Beach. So it's all happening here at Glenelg. Even got ABBA music playing in the background. So we're in the city and we're going for a bike ride. So we parked the car and we'll go see what's around here. Nice, green, vibrant, nice. A lot of people around in the evening. So we're in a big city. So my kid wanted to go ice skating. So that's what you do when you're in Adelaide, apparently. So here we are. This is what we're doing in the evening. This is where we parked last night. Just on a suburban street in Adelaide. So I tried to park around a place where it's flat and where there's other cars. And in I guess an upmarket area. This is very close to the city centre. Nice city, Adelaide. Actually quite like it. This is a sinkhole in Mount Gambier, which goes down a fair way. It starts up there, heads down there. It's probably about, I don't know, 30 metres. That's nice, very green. Look at that, how interesting. So this is a cycle down Main Street, Mount Gambier. It's about 6:30 in the evening and it's cooled down a fair bit. There's actually some really nice buildings here in this town. So I'm just here at the gym and I'm a member of this gym, and so there's a gym in Mount Gambier and most of the East Coast, so this will be really handy for having showers Thank you, Jim, for letting us have a shower there. This is where we parked up for the night. It actually started raining last night and I had the sunroof open up here, so I had to close that. A little bit of water got in, but comfy parking. It certainly cooled down a lot today. So this is the Mount Gambier region, and this is what they've got. This is their timber, and pretty much as far as you can see in every direction around this area is pine plantations. It's a pretty wet day. This is entering Victoria now. And that there, my friends, is more pine logs than anyone would hope to ever see in their life. Alright, this is Portland in Victoria. This is at Port Fairy. Rightio, this is the Great Ocean Road turnoff. This will be exciting. Plenty of things to see on this ride. I reckon it's about the best drive in Australia. I don't think we've ever been to a cliff that's actually said stable cliffs, so we're hoping for that one day. They all seem to be unstable. It's just a staircase coming down to the beach here. Look at that. Beach on one side, under the bridge, and then we got this wonderful river on the other side. It's so nice here. Looks like Wye River doesn't want us, so we'll keep going. Not that we're going to stop here anyway. We didn't want your accommodation, thank you, Wye River. Alright, this is Lawn. I think we're going to stay here tonight. This is nice too. Look at that. Look at that. Those rolling waves coming in. That's the site of our stealth camping spot last night, amongst an upmarket resort. I just pulled over here. I'm assuming that guy there, when he built his house, really wanted to take advantage of the views. This is Geelong. They've got a freebie swimming pool for little kids. Alright, Geelong's got these people pegs. Look at this guy. How you going, buddy? How you going? Good job. And then a taller guy. Well done.
Got your nose.
Found some more of my friends up here. And look at this one. Her hair, or her cap, is actually wing nuts. Well done, very creative. Good morning. That's the Melbourne CBD where we're headed. Very busy, a lot of traffic, midday. All right. Yeah, not a chance. So, we've just parked up and it felt like I had to donate a kidney to pay for it. But we're heading across the river into the city. So we'll be there in a minute or so. Okay, I feel this is very much Melbourne. There we are in front of the train station, and that looks like Melbourne to me. Alright, let's go see what else we can see. This is a graffiti lane in Melbourne, not far from Federation Square. Extremely colourful, in fact. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, well done, Melbourne. Yeah, there you go. That's Melbourne. A lot of people. Alright, thank you, Jets. I get a shower tonight. Alright, this is Melbourne. We stayed in a very upmarket suburb tonight. So we've come here to wash our clothes. Alrighty, there's the great city of Melbourne in the background there. And just a little closer are some beach shacks. So this is that Brighton area. This is beautiful. Look at that. Not quite the beaches of Perth, but unique, interesting. So I was just looking online, and apparently these beach shacks are over $300,000, which seems a little bit excessive. Nice views, it'd be nice to have one, but 300,000, that's a lot. So we're at the train station. We're going to catch a train into Melbourne. Yeah, I think that's Melbourne's tallest. So we're heading south of Melbourne, leaving Melbourne to visit my friend from high school. We went to church together when we were kids, and he's lived in Melbourne for the last 25 years, well, south of Melbourne. So we're going to catch up with him. All right, this is my mate Mark, who I've come to visit here in Melbourne. Hello. We grew up together in Perth.
Sure did. Loving times together. It's good to be back together.
Exciting times. The whole town is dedicated to Ned Kelly, and it's so much so that we got some really exciting Ned Kelly mints. Alrighty, just entering New South Wales now. Just crossed the Murray River. So we're here in a town called Holbrook, and they've got a submarine, and it's about 300 kilometers inland, so I'm not sure why they actually have that, but that's what they got. It's about 6:30 in the morning. This is where we stayed last night. It's just out of the city centre. It's in paid parking during the day, but after 6 o'clock it becomes free, so this was good. This is peak hour vacant freeways for Canberra. All right, we went to Parliament House. This is Questacon. That's the moon. And I reckon Canberra's got some of the strangest public art. That's just odd. This is the War Museum, and it's just so well done. Thank you, Jets, Dapto. That was good having a shower.